Hello, everybody. This is Uppish, and welcome to my comiccon vlog. In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys what happened, what I encountered during my first ever visit to a convention, and not just any convention, but an official Comic-Con convention. As we enter, it takes us a bit to actually find the entrance area, because it was this really weird, windy path, really odd. They had us wandering around in circles, up escalators and stuff, until eventually we found the ticket booths, and once they gave us our tickets. One moment, let me find this item. Once we gave them our tickets, they then gave us these. This is a Comic-Con single-day Saturday pass. So, thankfully, we spent just about we did spend the entire day there. Except for maybe an hour. Me and my aunt and uncle took about an hour nap. But we still continued the day. There was a lot. Once we finally got to go to the central part of the convention, we entered a toll area where all they do was a guard checks your bag for any weapons. So once we finally got in, there were so many vendor booths. If you've never been to a convention before, most conventions usually have vendors. Vendors are people who have likely paid to set up a booth where they place artwork, books, all sorts of merchandise, whatever merchandise they have created, and they hang them up and place them for sale. Everything is usually unique, and it is very, very interesting. So now, as we wandered around, we decided just to wander around. We didn't really buy much at all for the first bit. We just wandered around and looked at everything, and we went over to the food court, and we bought a chili dog. Well, my uncle bought a chili dog, I bought a chili dog. It tasted actually really good. It didn't taste like one of those crappy microwave hot dogs. Ugh, that stuff is nasty. But yeah, after a second of eating, after I finished off my hot dog, my chili dog, I finally got, this is something that I've never done. I finally got the motivation and the strength, the mental stability to say, you know what? I feel like I can go on my own this time. I feel like I can go on my own, just me, wander around, and that's exactly what I did. And my aunt and uncle, they trusted me to do so because we had discussed it frequently before we got there. If you don't know me, I'm one of those extremely shy, I used to be an extremely shy, extremely timid person. And I did and have always had very bad anxiety in public situations. Up until this past couple of years. And now, once I was finally at this Comic-Con, I realized that this is so awesome. I am not nervous, I'm not scared, I've not been scared this entire time. I've had no anxiety up until the moment when I came up around this place. By the way, the place where we sat turns out this place, the Lexington Center, turns out it's also a very big stadium area. There's a stadium in, I'm guessing, the center of it. Well, down inside the arena of this stadium part, they had the actor panels where people can go and take pictures with well-known actors that they've known or that they've seen. Well, we had sat at a chair, one of the chairs, and ate our food. And well, after that, I decided I'm going to get up and I'm going to go and wander around by myself for the first time ever in a public situation. Frankly, I am happy that I did it. Seriously, it was such a great experience. I told them that I really feel like I'm going to be able to do this now. I'm going to go and I'm going to wander around, and they said that's fine. And they told me that if I needed them, I can call them, or try and find me, and I'd calm down. But the entire time, I did not have any anxiety. I did have a couple of felt slightly nervous at different points, but that was just because of my own thought, because I'm one of those types that actually really worries about whether or not I'm going to have an anxiety attack as well. Now, I went around the place and got a bunch of items throughout the whole day. Let's start out with, I think, the first thing I bought. Let me grab this for you. This is a Funko Pop. This is a Funko Pop figure. Now, this is one of the Funko Pops in the Cuphead collection. This whole convention, there was one standard out of the whole convention, and that was Funko Pop figures. Crap tons of people and crap tons of vendors were selling these, and you don't even know how expensive these things can get. I saw a Funko Pop that costed over $100 freaking dollars. $100. Others were up to $50. I mean, who the heck is gonna pay $50 for a dang Funko Pop? You could buy these things for $10 at Walmart. Well, if you don't know what this one is King Dice. He's a pretty entertaining. He's a pretty cool looking guy, I must admit. I love Funko Pop. I really like Cuphead, so I was glad to grab that one. Jumped at the chance. I'm pretty sure he was like $15-20 though. Luckily, at the time of the convention, I had $160 in my back pocket thanks to my mom. Now, this was great to me. I was so happy to get what I had gotten. I'd wandered around and looked at all the costumes in this place. There were people very little people in Overwatch costumes, but there were a bunch of people in Star Wars costumes that I'd never even seen before. One person was in a Krampus costume, which I got a picture of, but unfortunately my aunt still has that. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, by the time I edit this video, I'll have all the pictures from my aunt. I'll ask her to send them to me, and while I'm talking here, I'll be putting up a number of pictures on the screen for you guys to show you the video, for you guys to see. Now, let's get on to something a little bit more interesting. While I was wandering around, there was this one part. Throughout the rest of this video, I will bring up a couple of video clips for you guys of this singing group that I was listening to and decided to record a couple clips of. They are great. Their quality, their microphones, their singing is fantastic. So I really suggest you check them out when you can. And yeah, here's the first clip.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Oh Thank you. Thank you.
Alright guys, this next one you might remember being gathered around the TV with...
Now, that was a really good song, don't you agree? I loved the fact that they played Halo, that they sang the Halo song. I loved that soundtrack throughout my whole life. That was something I loved. It was amazing. I swear. Halo 1 was the first big game that I ever played, and I was 4 years old when I played it. Halo 1 was the first big thing that actually got me into true gaming and made me a gamer. This is Paper Cut 2. Both the comic and the DVD. The dude I was talking to, the creator of this, actually just so happened to have got his hands... Well, he managed to get in touch with Lionsgate, and they literally endorsed him $20,000 to make a film for them. I'll be honest, this dude had a TV behind him, a TV screen behind him, playing his movie, and I'll be honest, it wasn't fantastic, in my own opinion. Like, it looked like a very homey movie. However, since it's $20, he'd said, I'd asked him if this movie had any not safe for work stuff, you know, and he answered no, thankfully. There's no nudity in this, apparently. No nudity, like no heads exploding, no like true blood and gore. But there apparently are like a few car explosions, like explosions and car crashes and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna guess that the comic is better than the movie. So yeah, let me show you this on screen. That was Paper Cut 2, which, I'll be honest, I have not checked out yet, but I plan on checking out the movie here in a while. So hopefully I'll be giving you an update video on that. Maybe not. I think I'll just leave that to myself, because I didn't quite get his permission, nor Lionsgate's permission to record it. While I played it, I would also have to get something that could play it. So yeah, that's not going to be happening. On to the next item, which is my second best item out of the bunch that I got. This is Edition 1. This is the first edition of Aliens vs. Predator. This is honestly amazing to me. First edition Aliens vs. Predator. I swear, it is awesome. I mean, just the design by itself is awesome. I love the way this looks. I love the characters shown on the front. I have not read this, and I'm debating on whether or not leaving it in its sleeve just so that it stays preserved. I don't know if I really want to open this up because it's got this odd tape on the back, so I don't want to accidentally break it or tear it, because that would reduce its value. I got this for 15 to 20 bucks. 15 to 20 bucks. That is amazing. And I'm pretty sure these first editions go on for hundreds to maybe even $1,000 online. So this is amazing to me. I love the fact that I managed to that I took a chance to purchase this. I also got this for about 15 to 20 bucks. Everything that I bought is around 15 to 20 bucks. Is between $0 and $15. No, 0 and 30, my bad. And this is pretty interesting. Apparently this book Aurora, is about, it entails an island that vanishes, and the sole survival of this vanishing island looks to find the island. and comes across a bounty hunter of sorts whom helps her to try to find it. While they're also being chased because they believe that this the last survivor is the catalyst of Armageddon. It's odd, but I have not read it yet, and I plan on reading it soon. And again, I did not get permission to read this book out on, or maybe I did. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if I actually did get permission to read this out. But I'm not going to take the chance because, unfortunately, stuff like this does tend to get copyright striked. So, yeah. On to the next item. This is Monstrology. This book is actually... I have not read any of these books, but the writer that made this book, I actually asked him, this writer, if I may read this out on a video, or display this on a video at some point. And he actually said yes, so I got permission in a video to show this in a video and read it out to you, so that will be a separate video, but I was looking everywhere for horror-based stuff. And this looks exactly, just about exactly what I was looking for. I mean, I was looking for more, like, actual merch, but this still works. Monstrology. So, yeah. Look forward to that, as long as something bad doesn't happen beforehand. So, yeah. On to the next item. Now, this is a Castlevania poster. The guy and gal that I purchased this from had posters of games that they loved, and they were selling them. Now this, I was very happy to get my hands on this, because eventually when I do get into my new home, I plan on putting this into a wall I plan on framing this and putting it on a wall for you guys to see, hopefully. So yeah, this is Castlevania. Hopefully you guys see that. Yeah, I think so. Okay. On to the next item, which is the best item in my collection so far. Well, pretty much now. This is a custom Kingdom Hearts Keyblade. I was looking for Keyblades to purchase because I've recently become a big Kingdom Hearts fan. I'm guessing you guys already knew that because, of course, I did a whole gameplay series on Kingdom Hearts 1. Not great quality, unfortunately. But yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure, custom, though I saw a similar one at EvilCon, which is in Evansville, Indiana. And, well, this one I'm pretty sure is still custom because the dude that was selling it had a crap ton of swords. Of course, this is not an actual weapon, guys. This is a prop. This is not bladed. Of course, you probably could kill someone by bludgeoning them with it. There is no sharp edges on this weapon. So, it is literally just a prop. Hopefully you guys like this. It has a great design. As you can see, there's a dragon head design. I thought it was a wolf originally, but I'm debating on whether or not it's a wolf or a dragon. And then there's this piece. This is the charm. This is a charm that's always shown in on a Kingdom Hearts Keyblade. Hopefully you can see this well. It's basically a bludgeoning mace, like a spiked mace kind of thing, which is really neat. If you don't know what this is a Typhlosion from the Pokemon series. One of the vendors at the convention, he was creating these pixel art figures. I forgot, I did buy one last thing from the convention. Let me go and grab that. This is a horror shirt with art made from a clothing vendor. This is very neat. Hopefully you guys can see it. Unfortunately, for some reason, the camera keeps going dark when I block out my face. So hopefully you guys can see this quickly without getting too dark. Seriously, guys, hopefully you've all enjoyed, and if you did, please give this video some love. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and share it with friends and family. Share it with everybody you can, because this was a great experience. And now, before the video goes on to the rest of the video clips, here's the final clip of that singer group. Enjoy.
Oh, I see Phil.
Oh, there he is.
Ready?
Phil.
1, 2, 3. Thank you, Phil. Thank you so much, Phil. There we go.
Amazing.
FYI, we have a booth today. It's at the Bluegrass Ballroom, like up there on the second floor.
We have beanies, buttons, pins.
Oh, yeah.
I already said buttons. That's the same
And
thing.
love.
And
hugs.
patches. That's the word I'm looking for.
Come visit us after the show. Talk to us.
Yeah.
We like talking.
We're new here.
It wasn't obvious
And after the
already.
show, if you guys want to hear stuff, either online or like at our next show, let us know.
Yeah, if you guys have
about
ideas for other songs.
Recommendations.
We love conversation.
There's lots of music to sing.
We're lonely. No, just
Alright.
so much music.
Shall we have each other?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
So wait, we good? No?
Okay,
Where'd he go? He's over there.
We're good?
We're good?
Sweet.
Oh,
Okay.
so we're ready to
We're
start
starting.
then. Okay.
That's good.
Oh,
So yeah, we gotta start building.
after the buttons, bro.
What are you doing?
So many
You ready? Are you ready?
Okay, just let me know when. Let me know when.
We got this.
Three cameras.
Hello, Lexington Comic and Toy Con! We are the Snot Chamber Orchestra, and in the name of the moon, we will entertain you.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. As you heard, we are the Snot Chamber Orchestra, and we are so happy to be here. That was the first number, the theme song for Sailor Moon. I'm sure most of you know that. But up next, we have another fun thing for you, featuring a certain green Spartan from a space warring video game system.
And space warming.
Yes, absolutely. It's a problem.
Space
But
Force.
this is the Halo thing.
Space.
Okay, now that that clip is over, I'm going to end this video here. Well, no, I'm not going to end this video here, but I will be ending my commentary part of this video here, and from this on until the end of the video, I will be playing the rest of the video clips that I did not talk about, or that I did not go in depth with. So, here's the rest of the clips, and, okay, please enjoy, and have a great day.
ring, ding, ding, rum, bum, bum, yeah, yeah, bum,
Boo-dum, boop,
yeah,
boop, boop. Ding, ding, ding. Boo-doo, boop, boop, boo-dum, dum.
rum, bum, bum, yeah, dum,
Yadum, yadum.
yeah, da,
Thank you. Great job. That was awesome.
Oh, you want to go with your partner?
Oh, sorry. We haven't been in there yet.
Game room. Oh, you can go in there and play games?
Ooh, that's board games and stuff like that, I think. That is really cool. I guess that's for like if you're tired of walking around now and you can go and,
Rest your feet.
I don't know, compete against other players or something. Just to let you know, I am recording a little bit just so I can get like a couple of videos of wandering around in the costumes and everybody.
Do we think we need chocolate? No?
I'm not too sure.
You're such a buzzkill.
Do you want it?
No.
Do you want some? I don't mind.
Just save me some pounds.
I mean, I was just going along with you.
What steps are you on the escalator?
I guess we can do steps. Luckily, my ankles aren't in pain anymore.